TGIF, man.
Yeah, boy,
Long
I
week.
think long week, long everything, I think, for people. I want to do, both of us, we're going to do a huge shout out, especially to high school athletes who are missing their season.
They worked so hard.
So hard, all season long, coming to the championships, the playoffs, and now things are canceled. It's got to be so hard, especially if you're a senior, I think.
I know.
But for all of you, and even for fans, my kids, you want to go and support your teammates and those, so we're thinking about you. And while, there's some very serious ramifications of the coronavirus, still, some of those things that make life so enjoyable, like high school sports, it's tough.
And that experience, like you said, of their senior year. Even my cousin who's in college, he's going there on a scholarship for baseball, has been postponed. And
already for spring.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, they're not even doing their training or anything. So he's just like, he's so sad.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, this is, why he went there, why he chose that school was for that team. So it's just, I think a lot of people are already having those sorts of feelings.
Absolutely. So thinking about you.
Yeah, this is interesting. So the head of the World Health Organization suggests using this gesture. And it's basically placing your hand on your chest. So how you can politely decline to shake hands. Because some people are still just sort of naturally going for it. And so they say instead of putting your hand out, they suggest just putting your hand here and saying, oh, nice to meet you.
Well, and I feel bad because when somebody puts out their hand to shake it,
it's
in
a
my
natural
head,
reflex.
I'll react in my head with, oh, I shouldn't do that. But I'm like, you feel like you're rejecting the person. It's like doing a high five and somebody blows you off. It's like, it's leave me hanging.
The other one, I love the name of this one, is the grasp and greet.
Oh. How are you?
Yeah, how are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. I'm not touching you.
So it's the grasp and greet. You hold both your hands to yourself.
Well, and I think we sort of flippantly are proud of the fact that neither one of us are sort of germaphobes.
Yes.
Like
I bite my fingernails.
Yeah, we drink out of other people's glasses, things like that. And now is the time for us to not be like that.
The good news for you is my gum will not be on any of your cups anytime soon.
So disgusting.
Yeah, so none of that will happen.
Gum that she's chewed and puts it on the rim of my coffee mug.
Not anymore.
It's pretty gross.
Haven't done it in a while.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. I thought about that. The other thing that I thought was good is they suggest if someone does reach out to shake your hand and you kind of forget any of those gestures, just simply say, I'm going handshake free to be extra careful. So, I mean, just feel confident. I think everybody respects the fact that everybody needs to do that at this moment to just contain it so it doesn't last longer.
Yeah, I like
people
that.
can get better. They also talked about cleaning screens.
Well, I was at the dentist with my daughter the other day, and there was hand sanitizer. I'm like, my phone's got to be gross. So I use hand sanitizer on my phone with the tissue. I don't know if that's bad for your phone.
Speaking of the dentist office, my friend posted a picture of her and her child at the dentist office. Like, what looks different about this photo? There's no toys out.
Oh,
in the lobby, in the waiting area, there's nothing to touch. So the magazines are removed, the toys were removed, all of that. When it comes to screens, though, Apple suggests that you can change the way that you clean it. They say that a virus does, the CDC came out and said that the virus lives up for 9 days on your phone.
What?
9 days, right? So with that, that's on a device. So they say they recommend cleaning the keyboards and the touchscreens with wipes or sprays that contain at least 70% alcohol. So we know hand sanitizer has to be upwards of the 90%.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
I think they suggest using over 60%.
So for your phone, it has to be 70% or higher. Okay. And so they say don't use bleach, don't get anything in the openings, but certainly clean off the screen. Don't submerge it,
Yeah, no.
But it was interesting because just on a personal level, I went to Costco, first of all, for the first time yesterday ever.
Yeah. Oh. Wow.
First of all, I want to say, where have I been all my life?
Right? That's what I was going to say.
You are, has my heart deep in its soul now.
You're hooked. I get it.
But it was a madhouse. It was an absolute, there's no samples, Dave, no samples. That's been for a while. But they,
so Dave's
it was
not
a total madhouse. All of the toilet paper and Kleenex section was replaced with bottled water, and you can only have 2 per person. And this was early in the day, and it was packed.
Interesting.
So, I mean, it was just sort of interesting because I don't think people are doomsday prepping. I mean, preppers already prepped, let's be honest.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But they're basically, I think people are just
stocking
saying,
up to be smart.
If I need to be home, I want to have things, so I just have them there, and you don't have to go out at that point.
So what's our sound off question today? Because Tiff and I want to know, if you got to lay low for a little while, what do you recommend in terms of a show to binge watch?
Ryan will be happy. Ryan J will be happy. I watched Love is Blind. on Netflix.
I gotta see that.
It's amazing.
It's got to be a guilty pleasure because I heard it's like
number 3, I think, on the Netflix list of must-watches right now.
I watched a preview of that. I was like, oh my gosh. Also today, of course, is Friday the 13th. We didn't talk about that much. But according to a survey, this is the most common good luck charm. What do you think it is?
A shamrock.
You're thinking of a symbol, but anything else come to mind? Good luck charm, something that people...
Oh, a black cat.
No.
Is that bad luck?
Some people see it either way.
On Friday the 13th?
It's lucky socks.
Oh,
which is
a lot
perfect.
of people have lucky socks.
Lucky socks, because we're going to be talking to our next guest about shoes. So I just had to share that one.
That's cute.
Because a pair of lucky socks go great with a pair
of athletes have their lucky
shoes.
socks.
Or if you're like my mom, you wear socks with your sandals. All right.